Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.
Hey, what's good, y'all? Lynx here, back at it again. Thank you very, very much for everybody stopped by. Thank you, cats and dogs, for the check-in. Wave, I don't know if you're still here. My apologies, I wasn't around. What games I play? I play a little bit of everything. I know that sounds cliche, but I am an actual variety streamer. Tonight, we're going to be playing some Meta Wolf Chaos and maybe even some Wallace and Gromit. So that should give you some idea. We also play, what else are we playing this week? We're playing Astrobot, some game on Friday. I want to do like a community night thing, so we'll see what happens there. And WWE Day of Reckoning on Sunday. So, oh, and Indiana Jones, the new Indiana Jones game. Once I'm done Astrobot. So, oh, and I also remember, I keep remembering different games. When we're done Wallace and Gromit we're probably gonna be on for a while. But that's after Meta Wolf Chaos. After that, I'm going to be doing the 2 Cobra Kai games that came out. So that will be next for the TV Tuesday type stuff. But I hope you all had a good day. Hope you all are well, all safe, all rested. Me, I had a pretty average day. Can't complain, just a regular work day. I did my best to stay dry because we had a flash flood warning. Not like the one in Texas. Hope everybody's okay. Everybody's safe in Texas. It's nowhere near that scale. I don't even want to really compare it to. It's just the fact that we did have a flash flood warning. And on my way home from the train, this never happened before when I was on the train. The roof was leaking. I'm about to say the roof was leaking. The roof was leaking, not where I was sitting, but actually next to where I was sitting. It was like this giant puddle in the seat that I was in, but it wasn't touching me. And it was just coming down. I never had the ceiling of a train start leaking. I thought it was some weird bad omen, but no, everything was all right. Everything was fine. Got home and I learned that, and I really shouldn't do this. So I really got to try to find a healthy balance to do this. I shouldn't be eating super late at night, but at the same time, I can't eat when I get home from work because there are times where I'll be super exhausted after eating and then I won't want to stream at all. And I'll just go to sleep. That's what happened yesterday. And I'm tired of that happening. So I'm trying to find a solution. I was suggested a middle ground of just eating on stream, but I have this weird thing about people watching me eat, I always think that's weird, just watching somebody eat. So, like, I'm not an animal in a zoo. Okay. I don't even like doing that to animals in a zoo. If I see like a gorilla or a giraffe eating some fruit or whatever, like, I'm not gonna lie. When I was a kid, I initially stared at the giraffe because of how long the tongue was. But after you get past that, it's like, all right, man, just he hungry. Just feed him, keep it pushing. Right. Um, what else we got going on tonight? We got two, not one, but two double XL freestyles to cover. We got 1-900 Rugrat. That's a dude that looked like Shaggy from Scooby Doo. And we got Samara Sin, who she says, and she would know this because this is what she has to deal with. She says she gets compared to Doja Cat. I don't fucking see it, but we're going to see what she says in her freestyle. We got like, I want to say 10 or 11 game trailers to go through for Summer Game Fest. And we're going to try to finish Metal Wolf Chaos tonight. In the event that I finish Metal Wolf Chaos, we are going to go back into Wallace and Gromit. Okay. And that's pretty much what it's going to be tonight. I hope you all had an amazing day. You all let me know about it and all that stuff. Hey, Amy. Shout out to Amy for always being like a loyal pouncer, so to speak, always coming through, checking by. I saw her stream. She streams a bunch of different games, like a lot of like JRPGs and stuff. But the one I seen recently was her run through Expedition 33. Now, I'm not going to go on a rant about Expedition 33. I bored y'all enough about, my thoughts on that game. As far as like the critiques. But I will say, like, not spoiling to her, I won't say too much. I'm finally in Act 3, and I finally got to see more of the story get unveiled. I probably will go and have some more critiques when that time comes, once I officially beat the game. I'm not going to say anything else good or bad about Expedition 33 until I actually beat it. So, but yeah, definitely check out Amy when she streams. Like, she plays a lot of good JRPGs. Like she plays like Suikoden and what is it? What the game with the triple Z's? Is it Zenless Zone Zero? I think she plays. It's one of those games made by that company. Okay. Let me see. What else? I feel like there was something else I wanted to bring up. I said I wanted to talk about like different like current events that come on like on Instagram and all that stuff. But honestly, like there was a couple. I'm probably gonna save this tomorrow, but it's like my overall thoughts on like this, how hip hop is reacting to the Diddy verdict. It's kind of fucking disgusting, like, to be honest. So, but I'll give my thoughts more in depth tomorrow. I did catch Monday Night Raw. I thought Monday Night Raw was a good show. Goldberg. I'll be happy when this Goldberg match is over with, and I hope everybody comes out on the other end fine and safe. Him doing what he did last night did not make me want to see that match. I will not be watching Saturday Night Main Event. But I will be watching WWE Evolution, the all women's pay-per-view. So this Sunday, I won't be streaming. At least if I do, it'll be early. It'll be before the pay-per-view. Definitely not after. What else we got going on?
Gotcha, bitch.
Hello, Alicia. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. I hope all is well. So we seen Seth Rollins. He's going through his feuds. He got a match at Saturday Night Main Event against LA Knight. All night long, it was basically Seth Rollins' team just running through people, right? We had Seth Rollins versus Penta in the main event. The match was cool. I enjoyed the match, but it's hard for me to get into big matches like that when there's nothing really at stake. So that's why I couldn't like really like get into it the way I would like to. 'Cause that's a big money match. That should have been like a SummerSlam match, but there's no title or nothing on the line. It was just a match. Sami Zayn was brutalized by not only Karrion Kross, but also Braun Breaker. And they say he is injured and he is out indefinitely. Why is my bandana look crooked? Okay. Did I see the whisper you sent me? Yes. Yes, I did. I'm going to cover that in a second. So let me see. I'm going to cover that in a second, but I want to go over the Raw stuff and see if anything else I missed. We had Becky Lynch setting up her feud with Bayley and Lyra. They had their thing. It's not even about Becky at this point. It's about Bayley and Lyra and how they were presumably good friends. They were like a tag team together for just a couple of weeks. And then all of a sudden, Bayley gets laid out by somebody. We don't know who. All of a sudden, Becky Lynch comes back. Becky and Lyra win the tag titles. They lose the tag titles the next night, and then they're feuding. And then Bayley finally returns, but we find out that she wasn't returning Lyra's calls when Lyra is reaching out, and Lyra feels some type of way about that. So now she got smoked for not only Becky for how delusional she is, but also Bayley for not being a good friend. And then Bayley's whole thing is like, yo, I am a good friend, but I care more about... Let me see if I'm going to butcher this. Bodripic Gamer? Bodripic Gamer? I'm probably butchering the hell out of that, but thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. I apologize in advance if I butchered it. I ain't got no music playing. It's just dead silent. Oh, that's too chipper. I need something like a little more chill. All right, we'll go with that. So basically, what else happened? So yeah, they were beefing about their feud, right? So then, wait, I keep saying that. Y'all not supposed to see that part. That part's supposed to be hidden. So they're beefing about their feud, and then Bo it is. How are you, Bo? I hope all is well. I hope you're doing great on this amazing Tuesday. I don't want to say Taco Tuesday. I feel like that's cliche. Plus, you can eat tacos anytime. Why relegate it to just Tuesday? But yeah, Bayley and Lyra and Becky are going to have their match. I'm going to do my predictions on Friday for all the Evolution type stuff. What else? We had Kairi Sane versus what's her name? Roxanne Perez. Their match was pretty decent. Roxanne worked Kairi's arm a lot, and Kairi was selling pretty well. So, oh, that's what's up. I'm happy for you. It's your first apartment. So we're gonna be seeing more of that match, and then we'll see how things play out there. But it all ended with a big kerfuffle. Then Asuka came out, and now we're getting Roxanne and Raquel defending their titles against the Kabuki Warriors from Raw, Charlotte and Alexa from SmackDown, and Sol Ruka and Zario from NXT. So nice. I hope it's everything that you imagine, and I hope that, you know, it's all good. You can have a nice little housewarming party with your friends and just vibe out. And hopefully you got some really good neighbors. You can vibe out with them too. Give you a lot more space. So if you are a streamer, I don't know if you're a streamer or not, but if you are a streamer, now you got a lot more space to do that as well. So it's just all thumbs up for you getting your apartment. So I hope you get it a lot sooner than later. Let me see. They got what else is going on with that pay-per-view? We're not getting AJ and Dominic anytime soon. They're still holding off on that. And yeah, I can't remember what else happened that, like, other things that stood out. Oh, El Grande Americano had a match. They're trying to find out who he is. They're like, oh, he's much taller now all of a sudden or whatever. I was like, maybe he took his vitamins. We don't know. Maybe he got that surgery that added the height on him and stuff, like that guy who got the surgery on his legs so he can make himself look taller. Maybe El Grande Americano got that. We don't know. We don't know what's going on in his personal life. But regardless, he won against Dragon Lee. So people out there saying it's Ludwig Kaiser. It's like, first it was Chad Gable, now it's Ludwig. Y'all don't know who y'all want it to be. Y'all gonna say it's Akira Tozawa next. Y'all gonna say it's Omos next because he's tall. Like, it doesn't even make any sense anymore. So just accept the fact we don't know who it is, but he's El Grande Americano and he's great. All right, anyway, I wasted enough time. I seen this clip. Let me see if I can put this up for you guys. I actually did watch this, but I don't know. This is a very interesting theory. But this was sent to me. I thought it was pretty fascinating, so I'm definitely going to show you guys. So give me a second while I pause the video and skip all that.
Dew conspiracy theory.
Mountain Dew? No, I haven't.
This one's fun.
Let's hear it.
Every time Mountain Dew makes a marketing push for a new drink or a new flavor that they have, it coincides with a world event that typically isn't that great.
That's terrifying. Let's hear it.
So Mountain Dew Code Red came out in 2001.
I know what event happened then.
3 months later, after it came out, 9/11 happened.
This is not good.
Maui
Sheesh.
burst. Right after they dropped that, 3 months later, the wildfires happened in Maui.
Wow, that's crazy.
You ready for this one?
Ready.
The Star Spangled Splash came out last year. Do you know who wrote the Star Spangled Banner?
George Washington.
Francis Scott Key. What bridge fell last year in Baltimore? The Francis Scott Key
Bridge.
Bridge.
Oh,
Jeez.
3 months
That's
after?
kind of like immediately after that one. Pitch Black. A few years ago, we had a blackout in the IT world. July
Whoa.
19, 2024. Various IT systems around the world experienced an outage.
Mountain Dew dropped it and it went dark.
Yes. Another one. Tropical Swirl. Crazy hurricanes that wouldn't end in Southeast America just a few months after they dropped that flavor.
They also, I just looked it up, they're dropping a Mango Rush flavor.
I actually seen that one for the Little Caesars.
Yeah.
That might be a flub.
It literally might be.
And you can only get it at Little Caesars.
Ooh.
So where are the most Little Caesars, Zach?
Did you look that up?
No, but we saw one in Houston, Texas.
So you think there's going to be a flood in Houston, Texas?
There might be.
Have you heard?
Oh, nice. That's not nice. That's not nice. That's not the right choice of words. That's actually awful. Oh gosh, are those the only flavors that are left? There got to be like some other flavors that are just done with now, right? Hold on, now I want to see. Hold on, I might put it up for you guys in a second. I'm scared of the new flavors now. All right, he did Freedom Punch. He didn't do Major Melon or Frostbite or Live Wire or Baja Punch. There's a lot of different Mountain Dew flavors. I didn't even know these. Yeah, I see the date right here, May 7th. That shit crazy. Purple Thunder. Yeah, we gotta find out what the meaning is to all these other ones. Yo, Mountain Dew, stay with conspiracy theories though. Like, I don't know if y'all remember this. I'm probably showing my age talking about this type of stuff. Well, no, we do know the year because it says May 7th. If it was the year before, it would say May 7th, 2024. So it just says May 7th, so that's this year. But the Mountain Dew conspiracy theory that I grew up knowing is that like drinking Mountain Dew lowers your sperm count. I don't know if y'all ever heard that one. Now that one, that myth had been busted a long time ago. But there are still people out there that still believe it. So I used to know a guy who used to drink a bunch of Mountain Dew before he had sex. Needless to say, he got a lot of children now. So clearly it didn't work. But that's what happened. A busted myth. Wait, do I have my rim shot button? Oh, y'all couldn't hear it. Hold on. There you go. Oh man. That shit crazy though. What's some of the comments? The algorithm pushing this on our feeds today is wild. Goes to the comments. Yeah, they going in. They going in. All right. But anyway, that's not what I wanted to really cover. It's just something that came across. I thought that shit was fascinating. I'm not a big conspiracy theory person, but it does make you think. It's just fun to just play around with it. All right. So next up we got the double XL stuff. All right, so let me load that up now. If it actually wants to load up. Okay.
Yeah. First thing I did when I signed a deal.
Wait.
20 rats on Fullers and bit.
Wait. I completely forgot. We're not doing this here. We're doing this over here. Better.
Yeah. First thing I did when I signed a deal was hit back to the trenches. 20 rats on Fullers and bit. 308 and it came with a heat sensor. He went trolling that room, talking about he did it. Sipping oil, ain't time I P did it. 762 make the whip do a 36 K by a lot on the bend when we spin. Now, I was just fucked up in a trap bed with no hole, sleeping on the floor. Right there with the roaches, I done ran it up all cut, dope, and boulders. Since I ran it up, Granny ain't told me get up off her sofa. Got a bit from shallow side, she keep that K on her like Kim. I don't got no laser on my Glock, but I fuck with them. They had switched though when I got some guap, so I don't fuck with them. All on time hit the bank, surprised that I ain't break the rim, on L's.
All right, no offense, but I ain't understand what the fuck he was even talking about. It's not even like mumble rap. He's super Southern. I couldn't understand most of what he was saying. So it sounded good. He had a flow, but I couldn't understand the vast majority of what he was talking about. So, I don't, how would I grade him? I would say, despite me not being able to understand what he was saying, I would still say it's better than Ian. Definitely better than the baby duel or whatever it is. But he's not better than Ray Vaughn. Ray Vaughn's still the best. I'll probably say he's the second best right now. Even though I couldn't understand what he was saying. But whatever it was, it sounded hard. But his accent is super hard. Like super thick. All right, next.
I've been working on my temper. I get hot like Big. Gassed and fired up. Who you seen pop like this? My therapist just told me not to act so quick. I had to put my hands into my cheeks so I ain't smack that. Yes, my daddy is the reason why I act like this. They not like us. They rapping, but it's not like this. No pussy is power, but these niggas is soft like tits. Spit so slick, they want to taste the frostbite chick. See, I'm a cold bitch. Where your clothes is. Covered everything up and put the golds in. Told them bring the wagon around, gon' pack these hoes in. Plan leak mid-June, but they got me snowed in, damn. But that went over heads. See, you gotta read a book or two when you got all this overhead. They want me dead, they want me give it up. They want me be miserable, so they sadness covered up. See, I would put the pen down, but it's been stretching my buck. I guess this low-budget Doja's still expensive as fuck. Damn.
Nah. That might work for battle rap. It ain't. Nah, go to battle rap. This ain't your league. Still better than Ian. Still better than Ian. It was more audible than Rugrats. Baby, still better than Baby Chief Do It. I'll say she's number 3. That's a low number 3, but yeah, it's only because like the other 3 that came out. Yeah. And she didn't really like, she referenced the whole like Doja Cat thing. The description said that she was actually going to like address it. That's not like mentioning it and like saying low budget Doja. That's not really addressing it, but whatever. All right, anyway, those are the 2 right now. We're getting into the gaming stuff right now. We'll do another the freestyle tomorrow when they pop it up. Oh, let me move this. Oh, Final Fantasy IX, my second favorite Final Fantasy game of all time. This game was fucking great. They're showing all cutscenes. Now, if it's another game that needs a remake, like a Final Fantasy VII style remake, it should be this. I never told you about this. Oh no, this game fire. It's not as good as 7 in my opinion, but it's really good. Look at Dagger, or Garnet, whichever one you want to call her. Are they bringing this back? 25th anniversary. All right, so how they celebrating it? They don't say how they celebrating it.
This just in. Pandora's box.
Wait, hold on. So Final Fantasy 9 is a JRPG that came out for the original Sony PlayStation. Same thing as Final Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 came out for the original Sony PlayStation. It's you play as Zidane, the dude with the blonde hair and the little tail, and you basically play as him, and the goal is for him, because he's with like a gang of thieves, right? He's a thief. He's with a gang of thieves. The goal for the night is to steal the princess, like kidnap the princess, right? But as you go to kidnap her, you later find out that she actually wants to be kidnapped because she wants you to take her to a certain place, right? You meet up with Vivi, the little black mage that you've seen. He comes along the journey, and also Steiner, who is Garnet's bodyguard, like her top soldier guy or whatever. And you're on this journey to help Garnet to her destination, but then all these other things happen, and the story unfolds, and it gets bigger and bigger and stuff like that, to the point where you're not just saving Dagger, you're now saving the world, okay? Because you get to learn Dagger's secret and all this other stuff. And, you know, like I said, there's a lot that goes on with that game. The game is 4 discs, okay? This is back when you couldn't put everything on 1 disc in the video games and stuff like that. Final Fantasy 7 was a 3-disc game. This was a 4-disc game. It's fucking great. I probably will play it on stream one day in the future. But that's a game where if somebody had asked me what's another game you would like to see, like a Final Fantasy 7 remake style, I was like, yeah, put it for Final Fantasy 9. Yeah. A lot of the JRPGs back in the day were at least 2 disc. Not all of them, but like Grandia was a 2-disc game. Final Fantasy 7 was a 3-disc game. Final Fantasy 8 was a 4-disc game. 9 was a 4-disc game. But then there was also games that weren't even JRPGs that had multiple discs, like Fear Effect. Fear Effect was a 2-disc game. So I think Resident Evil 2, if I'm not mistaken, was a 2-disc game. So
Box has been opened. Authorities confirm the crime syndicate is now a global existential threat.
It's Batman.
Emergency Protocol All-Star has been activated.
Is this a mobile game? This looks like a mobile game.
From the halls of the
Good
Justice
character
League
design. I just don't
Watchtower
have the
to
patience
the
for it.
secret corridors
I will
of
probably
the
play a
Legion
game
of
like
Doom.
this for like a month
From
and then
Task
drop it.
Force X to the Creature Commandos, from the mystics of the dark to the depths of Atlantis and the alleys of Gotham City, heroes, rogues, and renegades. All worlds depend on you. Answer the call.
So they basically made Injustice for mobile games.
Walking along the beach, feeling the waves lap at your ankles.
Raid Superhero Legends, basically. Marvel did their own version of that, so now DC doing their version. There's a Ninja Turtle version too. I played that.
Don't be scared, Alice. Just
Yo,
stick with
Panda,
us.
what's good?
Only those brave enough
Thank you
to
for stopping
face
by.
these tales have the right to uncover the truth. Got a summer surprise! Here to sign for it? I'll outlast your troubles sky high!
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. Like, I just don't have to pay for it. Like, they would get me for 1 month. I had the Ninja Turtle one. They had me for a month. I got rid of it. Once they start slowing up on the free stuff they giving you, I leave.
Sorry, I owe you this.
I can't let them discover this drainage route.
But you talking about this
I
game,
have to
Panda?
get as far away from here as possible.
You mortals just won't get the great overseer's plan.
No! Yuzuha! You're lying!
That girl and I are both decorative pros.
I can see why it was so addicting.
Just here for
And then
show.
content creators, like, they was giving
Mr.
away
Demon,
like
I have just
a
what
lot
you
of
need.
sponsorships and stuff like that.
I'm no longer weak.
So everybody was
My
plugging
powers are
Raid Shadow Legends for like a good 6 months when it first came out.
I will never lose. Perfectly symmetrical. Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay.
Oh, they're gonna say the name.
Sometimes I wonder, have I found the courage to shine with that same brilliance?
I got this game and still haven't played it.
Everyone.
And they're on like the second expansion.
Let's make this a summer night to remember. The fact
This
that
is,
we were able to meet each other in
oh my
this
goodness, I'm
lifetime
blanking on the
is
name.
nothing short of a miracle.
I'm really glad I met you and that we became friends.
Today, you
Please
shall
say
be
it,
my number.
so I ain't gotta look it up.
Sound good? Hey, keep spacing out and I'll blast you with a water gun. So, summer's ending already? It's not over yet. As long as we're
This made by the
together,
same people who
every
did,
night is one to remember this summer.
Impending Crash. Oh, this is Zenless Zone Zero. That's the name of the game. Zenless Zone Zero. This by the same people who did Genshin Impact. Oh, this that raccoon you were talking about. He said never mind. I'm not gonna lie, during the pandemic, I played a lot of Genshin Impact. I never played it on the phone though. I've always just played it on my PlayStation. No, this is more like a open world JRPG. That's usually what these games are like. They're fun though, and even though it's a live service game, they're not really that greedy. They're pretty generous with the gacha stuff. So you ain't gotta grind that hard to get the good items. At least that's how it was when I played. I don't know how it is now. No, I get it. Like I said, I haven't played this one. I'm only going off like Genshin Impact. Oh, they got a lot of different mini games you can play now. They trying to make it more than just the JRPG stuff. Yo, how long is this trailer, yo? Oh, we about to skip this. I get it. I get it. We skipping that. They growing money trees? Money bushes? There's a random treasure chest. My money grows on trees. Okay. What's this? What's this? Okay. Is that the name of the game? Okay. Bunch of cubes. Somebody had a lot of fun with the shapes. I'm trying to make it all trippy. What is the point of this game? What was going to happen when she got to the edge? Well, it's at the end of the month if you really want this. All right, let's move on.
Hey everyone, I'm Eric from the development team. Arena Breakout Infinite's Season 2 Crimson Edge is launching soon. In this season, we'll introduce tremendous changes to the maps and mechanics updates, including new weapons and modes. Now, let's take a look at the key changes in the new update.
Thank you for the check-ins, much appreciated.
Bang, the story for this season revolves around Farm Scramble. The Abyss Squad has launched a full-scale invasion of the farm, and their commander, Hecate, will be running the operations there. At the same time, the blocked-off areas in the southern and northern parts of the farm are accessible now, adding 2 new areas to the map, the Small Hall and Wheatfield Farmhouse. The covers and terrains in other areas, such as the stable and opening storage, have also been updated. The new electronic safes will be appearing in the new areas of the map, and the electronic safe on the bus outside the loading area has also been moved to a safer location. More passageways have been added between the first and second floors of the TV station, while bulletproof glass has been installed in certain locations, making obtaining information safer than ever. Monitoring devices have been installed in the area to gain better control over the TV station. These security cameras cover most of the TV station's heat areas. You can access these cameras via
friend to the stream,
specific chargeable
Sunrise. I wonder if he
CCTV
found
monitors in
out
the Mac,
or
so
knows
enemies
about
can
any
hide
of
no
this.
more. Of course, that holds
He
true for
plays
you
this game
too.
a lot.
The supplies retrieval device, a new support type container, will be scattered throughout the map. Once you eliminate an operator, you can use the supplies retrieval device to store up to 6 grids of loot. Loot within a supplies retrieval device will be mailed to you once the raid is over, though do keep in mind that you're only allowed to use 1 retrieval device per raid, but the same retrieval device can be opened multiple times. New random extraction points have been introduced to accommodate the more intense battles. Each team will receive a unique random extraction point at the start of the raid, and you must meet certain conditions to use it. You can dynamically plan your route using these new extraction options. New modes. Let's start with the mode you've all been waiting for, the duos. In duos, 2 operators will team up for a raid of the lockdown zone. Next, we have 2 new 4v4 quick match modes, Arsenal and Arsenal Shuffle. Both of them are pretty similar to the previous team deathmatch. 2 squads of 4 will confront each other on the map, and players can rejoin the battle after being eliminated. In Arsenal Shuffle, you'll receive a random weapon from the weapon pool after you're eliminated. The first squad to reach the target number of eliminations wins. Arsenal, on the other hand, is a little different, as you'll need to rely on eliminations to level up your weapons. The winner will be the first squad to eliminate an enemy with a max level weapon. New weapons. In the new season, a lot of new weapons have arrived in Kimona. First, we have this AUG assault rifle. It uses 5.56 by 45mm caliber ammo. It boasts high performance even without modifications, and its powerful firing capacity compensates for its slightly lower rate of fire. The MK14 is a marksman rifle that features a fully automatic mode. It uses 7.62 by 51mm caliber ammo, but it's easier to control than FAL, which use the same ammo. The MK14 excels in combat at every distance, though it does come with a higher cost. But being expensive is no fault of the MK14. If anything, it would be me. Next up, we have 2 fully automatic assault rifles, the SG-550 and G3, the PCC-9 semi-automatic assault rifle, the classic T-79 machine gun, and the modernized ML lever-action rifle. Almost 100 new accessories will be arriving as well. Use them to maximize your firepower. Function and system modifications. Trophy Room is being introduced in Season 2. This unique little home is a place for you to fully express your personality and display your achievements. At present, the Trophy Room's functions mainly consist of the following. Weapon Wall, a place to display your favorite weapons. You can display weapons on the wall once you've satisfied the requirements. Melee weapons can be displayed immediately. Display Shelf, a place to display your loot. Once you've looted and extracted a certain amount of loot from raids, you'll be able to display it on the shelf. Dog Tag Shelf, a display shelf for other loot. Hang up the dog tags you've collected from your enemies. They're proof of your victories. Tactical Dummy, use it to display your outfits, gloves, and other customized items. More functions will be added to the Trophy Room in future updates. To make your raid experience even more enjoyable, we've updated and improved many system functions. Share information conveniently with the new marker function by clicking your middle button. Using the new loot priority function, we have also established a reasonable way to share loot with your teammates. Loot price display has been improved as well. You're now able to view the real market price of loot in raid to get a better estimate of your earnings. Some of the locked doors have been permanently removed too. The cost of buying keys has been reduced, and even more free safes have been added. The new content doesn't end here. There's tons of other new content waiting to be explored. We're always committed to improving your experience both inside and outside of raids. We hope this new season will allow every one of our players to enjoy themselves to the fullest in Kimona. Your opinion matters to us, and we hope you'll give us more feedback after the new season drops. Well, that's it for the update video. See you again in Crimson Edge.
All right. Oh, it's already out. Oh, no, never mind. Why I keep thinking this is the 10th? It comes out Thursday. Okay. I'm normally for games like this, just not this one. It's lacking that oomph. You got lost in the winter forest. What is this? People are looking for you. So maybe so is this actual game footage? Of course it's not. Cramping. Okay. That was a pretty short trailer. We got 2 more trailers after this.
それにはまず君自身の死の真相を知らなければならない。で、君を殺した犯人だが、終点教団の最高幹部5人の中にいる可能性が高い。
私にしかできない犯人当て。
どの幹部を選ぶかで君の運命は変わる。説明するから慎重に選んでくれ。推理アドベンチャー。とある資産家の遺言状をめぐって陰惨な連続殺人の幕が上がる。
You ever seen the original trailer to Alien Colonial Marines and how clean that game looked versus the final product?
シトラ有限と共に拉致された先は暗く不気味な迷宮。
They was like, yo, the future is here. They got the aliens moving like this.
脱出せよ。
The xenomorphs can do
マ
what?
ルチ視点ザッピングノベル。
It's like, I think that game came out in 2013, so you probably got to look at the 2012 E3,
事件を解決
and
まで
they
導け。
showed that
恋愛アドベンチャー。国士
it
舘
was
ほ
so
のかに
bad
毒
that
を盛
like,
られたレイ
wait,
は
hold on.
学園で3人の少女と出会う。
I think this might be some visual novel thing. I don't know, but it was so bad that what happened? Oh, so Alien Colonial Marine. If you ever notice when you see game trailers, not necessarily this one, but in game trailers they always got like this is an alpha build, final product may not reflect or whatever. That little disclaimer at the bottom. They start putting that on game trailers because of Alien Colonial Marines, because what they showed in that trailer and what we actually got was not the same thing, and people actually sued and won. So so because of that, going forward, every game company puts that little disclaimer there now, just so they won't get sued if what they're seeing in the trailer doesn't reflect the final product. I was like, that shit crazy. Like, I'm all for that. I'm not gonna say, hey, no, don't sue Sega. It's like, no, that's their fault. It was Sega and who else worked in that game? Hold on, let me see. Who else worked in that game? Alien Colonial Marine, and they fucked up the continuity of that game too, because I'm not gonna pretend I'm a big like Alien fan and I know the lore, because I don't. But apparently there was somebody that came back to life in Alien Colonial Marines, and it confused all the like Alien fans, because it's like, no, for sure you are dead. We saw you die. There's no way you're alive. But in the game, because the game was supposed to be like a continuation from the movie, and they was like, they basically hit us with the Ralph Wiggum when Bart thought that Ralph died in The Simpsons, and then Ralph came back and he was like, Ralph, I thought you died, and Ralph's response was, nope, and they just moved on like nothing happened. That's basically what it was. Oh, what was let's see, the game came out in 2013. Who made this? Oh, Gearbox worked on that. So it was, the publishers were EA and Sega, and the developer was Gearbox, the people who made Borderlands. They worked on that. Yo, can we admit that like Borderlands is Gearbox only good project? I can't think of any other good game they did that doesn't have Borderlands attached to it. I'm looking at their list right here. It's all Borderlands stuff. Oh yeah, they did do Brothers in Arms. I never played Brothers in Arms, so I hope they did good. They don't make any more Brothers in Arms, so I'm assuming they don't. They didn't. Duke Nukem, the less I say about that, the better. And then they got the old games here, like Halo, James Bond 007 Nightfire. That was a fire game, but that was like PS2, GameCube, Xbox days. And they did Battleborn, which is supposed to be their hero shooter, and that shit crashed and burned. Borderlands only as good as the company you play it with, really. It barely carries itself as a solo game. I haven't played with anybody else in Borderlands ever. I would like to see what that experience looks like. I've only played it solo. But I've only played Borderlands. Well, as far as Borderlands game, I played and beat Borderlands. I played and beat Borderlands 2, and I played Tales from the Borderlands. But that was a Telltale thing. So Telltale made that one. They just had like Gearbox. Gearbox was the publisher. So, but I never played the pre-sequel or Borderlands 3 or anything like that. So I don't know how those hold up. All right, let me finish this.
本物のほのかを見つけ出すため、彼女たちを攻略し、告白を成功させろ。ステルスアクションホラー、頻発する猟奇殺人、犯人確保のため、不死鳥卍は奔走する。殺人鬼メフィムから身を隠しつつ、ギミックを攻略し生還を目指せ。
神様、どうか。大丈夫、レンちゃん。
安心してくれ。我々は君を守るために責務を全う。
That Cats, I 1000% agree with you with Borderlands 2. Even though I really like Borderlands 2, like halfway, you're right, more than halfway through the game, it started being the same old shit. It was the same enemies, you just swap colors, the same like attack patterns and all that other stuff. You're just shooting to get to the end at that point. It's no like, oh, I wonder what's going on around this corner. It's like, it's just the same old shit. So, but I enjoy shooting, but like compared to the first one, for the first one, you ain't really know what you were going to get. And the first half of that game was fine.
天使はいつも君を見守っている。
終点強打。
It got to the point I ain't even really need to swap out weapons even that much. I was only upgrading just because it was like the weapon was a lower level. Oh, this solo leveling. I still ain't finished watching solo leveling. I watched like the first 3 or 4 episodes. I need to get back into it. But I was enjoying those 3 or 4 episodes though. It was a super exaggerated arcadey looter shooter. It was super dope, but the biggest novelty was the constant gun dropping. And just like you said, you find guns that are OP 53rd mark, you're pretty much set. Yeah. So the only time you need to do anything with the guns is like if you need more like Uridium or something. So hopefully they fix that in later games. But that was definitely the case with Borderlands 2 especially. More so Borderlands 2 than 1. Yeah, because the selling point, they used to be like, yo, there's like over 2 million guns you can find in a game. And it's like, yeah, until you realize that's a horrible selling point because most of the guns are trash.
What is your purpose here?
The vast majority of the guns are trash, actually. Yep. All I had, what was the weapons I had? Like, could you only keep four types with you at a time? So I always had like a pistol, a assault rifle, a sniper rifle, and a bazooka. And I had one of the, I don't know if it was my pistol or my assault rifle, but one of them was fire and one of them was acid. And I was good the rest of the game. That carried me through any situation that I had to deal with. Vault breakers. I was expecting more from that vault breakers thing, but also I do like that they did something different with solo leveling. They actually made it like an action game versus a fighter. So, because usually anime based games, like coming from an actual anime, they just make it a fighter. So I'm like, can we get some variety? I missed the days of variety when it came to anime games. Like I remember Bleach, Bleach had a fighting game, but it also had an action game. It also had this amazing turn-based strategy game for the DS called Bleach the Third Phantom. I love that game. And they told an original story in there that could have been still canon to this day because it took place originally like 100 years before Ichigo. So it was about these twins that had these unique powers when they were together because they had like twin power. And then it had this one captain, and it basically, that captain was Aizen's captain. If you know anything about Bleach and Aizen and stuff like that. So, because it went that far back to be like, okay, well, who is this person's captain? So, and they could have made it work for the newer, like, anime and all that stuff, but they didn't. Have you heard of the Midnight Walkers Extraction PvE PvP zombie game? It's a playtest you can sign up for on Steam. They just had a weekend this past weekend. Saw people streaming. That's how I found out. No, I never even heard of it. Hold on, I'm about to look that up. Matter of fact, why I keep looking it up over here? I should be looking it up over here so you guys can see as well. Hold on. Let me see. Midnight Walkers. And pull it up. This is Midnight Walkers. Now, granted, this clip right here, they said it's 8 months ago, so obviously it can look a lot different now. I just want to see a little bit. I don't even watch the whole thing. trying to wait for this person to get to the action. Let me fast forward just a little bit. There we go. Wait, I want to see. Okay. I'm getting, you know what, they give me a small tinge of vibes for a game that came out way back when called Zombie U. Or is it later went as Zombie when it went to other consoles? But this one had a lot more variety as far as like armor and stuff like that. And you could actually fight off the zombies and stuff. So it's like dark and darker, where you find other people all sharing this instance, and you can run the other player before everyone distracts. Okay, so this is nothing like Zombie U. I take everything I just said back. This sounds way better than that. So it's a zombie survival game where you could actually team up with like actual survivors, that like players that are actual survivors. That's pretty dope. We should have been had a game like that. Actually, the closest we got was like PS2. There was a what was it? Resident Evil Operation something. I forget what it was called. But it was like an online only Resident Evil game. That'd probably be like the closest we got to this that I could think of. All right, I got more combat. Oh, floor about to shut down. Better get out of there, buddy. I feel like this person just running in circles. Oh, is that a person they found? Oh, there's a bunch of people. Oh shit. Oh, where'd he come from? You better sprint. That guy right behind you. Oh, wait, never mind. You better run. I was gonna say, can they crawl under? Why is he not hitting them? You waking him up? Are you getting electrocuted? Oh, that's true. Why are you trying to hit him now? You ain't swing on nobody else. And now you trying to take out the only human. This definitely looked like it got potential. He could definitely swing though. See, I hope you get attacked. Oh, now you sprinting. Now you sprinting. Is the ceiling coming down on him?
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.
Oh, I thought the ceiling was coming down. Up, up, up. It looked like he got you, buddy. You got 26 HP left. Is he finally trying to make it to the top? See, I look like spikes above him. Yeah, I guess he tried to get it over with. That's a safe zone. Why are you leaving? Oh shit. See, you try to turn that guy before, and now he turned on you. All right, let me see. It's like you're going to the same spots, bruh. Oh, he take one more hit, it's over. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, you got you. Why he ain't had no guns? He should have had some guns. I know this game got guns too. But like I said, that was 8 months ago. My best guess is that they had something much sooner, more recent. So, but I just put up like gameplay, and that's what came up. So, all right. So we're gonna get into a little bit of I don't even know if I'm gonna do Wallace and Gromit tonight because I'm actually getting tired. So what I'm going to do instead, well, first of all, I'm gonna close all of that out, and we're gonna try to finish Metal Wolf Chaos. That'll be the goal for tonight. I'll throw my music back on. Not that song. I'll take that.
Welcome.
Let's see what I was doing wrong this time.
The enemy sees. Good luck.
Yo, Wasted, what's good? Thank you for stopping by.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were used to develop new weapons for the military. The above-ground route has been sealed off. Now get out there and rock their world.
Oh, they playing all my jams tonight. Woo! You seen that dodge?
Mr. President, control of all the energy guns in the underground base has stopped. This target area seems to have powered the energy guns.
Oh, y'all want to play like that? How did that work? There you go. I got one. Oh, I got both. First unit.
Mr. President, all flamethrowers in the underground base have been stopped. This target area seems to have supplied the fuel to the flamethrowers. 3 target areas remain. Which do you want to destroy next?
Aw.
Mr. President, you are experiencing radar trouble. You can't move carelessly about until the radar jamming station is destroyed.
You all can't start shooting me now.
Mr. President, the radar is back online. Now the traps are easy to detect.
Damn it. I can never find out where the hostage is down there. There. This used to be the ending to my stream. I remember when I first heard this song. This is in the Street Fighter EX Plus Alpha. They had that long ass title for the PlayStation. Everybody gotta go. Nobody's safe here. That's one thing about Capcom, though. They always gonna have banger music. Oh, yes. I found some more ammo. All the Street Fighter music, all the Mega Man music, the Monster Hunter music. I don't even know if Resident Evil got music, but I was sure they killing it too.
The number of enemies has really decreased. There's one last target area.
Oh, shoot. What the hell? Get out of here. You in here by yourself. I don't even remember how that go. Now I gotta listen to it. No! What hit me?
Gas is being released.
Why she say it like that? Oh! Like she gagging on the gas. She hitting the galaxy. Shit is crazy.
Mr. President, the
All right, cool. That's over. Bitch, back up. All right, now we gotta get all the way over there. Oh, damn it. I destroyed the hostages. Back up. Back up. Oh, shit. Wait, somebody's still shooting? Get out of here. I'm about to say I need some heavy ammo. Gonna make it right. All right, I had to actually look this up yesterday and try to see how to do this. So what the lady was saying was right, but I must have been hitting the wrong thing. Like, I must have been hitting too much of the White House trying to destroy those base things. Shield unit.
Where are you going now? Have you forgotten your way around the garden already?
Oh, I'm aiming the wrong spot. Oh my gosh. I didn't even see these tanks here. Everything just lighting me up. God damn. Hold up. I'm tired of y'all. There's too many of y'all. Y'all need to relax. Yo, I'm getting lit up.
Damage rate is above 50%. You've got the keys. Now step on in. I'll tell you one more time. When the shelter opens, that's your chance to attack. Halfway there.
Oh, I just see how much damage is done to the White House from me trying to explore around.
Again, Mr. President, let's finish this.
Come on, open up. Come on, open up. How is that destroying the White House? See, that's what's messing me up. The White House should not have taken that much damage.
Mr. President,
See? I'm supposed to be destroying those, but every time I damage them, I'm destroying the White House on top of it.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were used to develop new weapons for the military. Now get out there and rock their world.
I'm gonna go this way.
Mr. President, all flamethrowers in the underground base have been stopped. This target area seems to have supplied the fuel to the flamethrowers.
I'm not gonna stay there and fight them.
Mr. President, you are experiencing radar trouble. You can't move carelessly about until the radar jamming station is destroyed. Mr. President, the radar is back online. Now the traps are easy to detect. 3 target areas remain. Which do you want to destroy next?
See, it's like I see that right there and I can't get it.
A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
Nope, I don't want to go that way. Oh, those things are shooting me. Please stop shooting me. I beg you. Is that Many Men? Nah, not this song. Although, why don't I have Many Men on my playlist? I don't have a lot of 50 songs. I can get his whole Canon mixtape on here. I don't even have that. I can get a lot of his mixtape stuff in general. They asked the question because it was 50 Cent's birthday the other day. You know, 50 turning 50. And they was like, yo, what's one of your favorite 50 Cent songs ever? And I had to say, it's not my ultimate favorite, but I do really enjoy the song. Fat Bitch by G Unit, where he rapping, G Unit rapping to the Fat Fat beat by De La Soul. I want to say that's my favorite 50 Cent song of all time. But I enjoy that. It's top 10 for sure. I had to think about that though. Like, what is my favorite 50 Cent song? Like, if I'm being like serious. I know Many Men is top 3 for sure. It's not How to Rob. How to Rob is like top 5. I don't know. There's so many songs of his I enjoy, and I want to put it like for just his music and not G Unit, because I feel like that's cheating a bit. Come on, they're gonna do that gas thing.
There's one last target area. Mr. President, the poisonous gas has been stopped completely.
Oh. I thought they were going to say I failed it somehow. I was like, no, the fuck I didn't. Don't you tell that lie. Where you at? Wait, is there a room I'm missing? I feel like there's a room I'm missing. Oh, this room right here. Oh. Put your ass down. Let me get over here so you can't hit me. There we go. Now your turn.
Mr. President, control of all the energy guns in the underground base.
Little Bit, Best Friend, 21 Questions. See, yeah, see, all those are good songs. Even though with 21 Questions, I'm like, every time I count, it's never 21. I don't know what it is. For the life of me, it's never 21 questions. I'm either hitting too high or too low. Well, it's a rare chance I hit high, but still. Damn, I blasted him away. You know another 50 Cent song I like? I Get Money. Just that beat is crazy. I wonder who did that beat now that I think about it. I wonder if I think that was Sunny Digital, but I don't know if that's actually Sunny Digital. But that I Get Money beat was insane.
Mr. President,
Curtis wasn't my favorite album, of course, but
armored exterior. A scaredy cat missile is being protected in a sturdy shelter. When the shelter opens, that's your chance to attack.
it wasn't a bad album. It just wasn't my favorite. How'd that not hit? You blocking my shots? There. Just shooting everything. Everything must go. Blue. Look at. Hold up, let me get to my safe space. Let me get to my safe space. Hold on, hold the door. Hold the door. Hold the door. Something hitting me. Okay, I guess I can't use this gun. This gun is too damn powerful, apparently. Because it hits behind,
I'll tell you one more time. When the shelter opens, that's your chance to attack.
This mission is so annoying. How you give me a gun so powerful it hits the thing behind the thing I'm trying to hit? Shoot! Oh yeah, PIMP is definitely a good song.
Halfway there.
Come on, open up. Open up, damn you. See how I take all that damage? Every time I shoot that, the White House thing go down too. Are the weapons I'm using too strong?
Again. Mr. President, let's finish this.
Whoa. Come on, open up that bottom one again. So look, the White House almost done. Like, what the hell? Finally.
You're home at long
God.
last.
And here to stay.
White House, I'm back.
I'm back, America.
That's right. Hey, Rye Guy. Rye Bread Guy. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the check-in. Much appreciated. God, I'm off that stupid ass level. Yo, Brex, what's good? I'm doing pretty good. Trying to stay dry, trying to stay cool. How you been? How are you doing?
Like a dungeon dragon. Like a dungeon dragon.
Hey. The White House was back in the hands of the American people. At long last, the United States had won back its freedom. However, the mastermind of its misery remained at large. The stage had been set for a final clash to determine whose version of justice the history books will honor. The dice were about to be rolled one last time for America, and it wasn't clear whose side Lady Luck was on.
Now you've recaptured all of America.
Yes, but Richard has disappeared.
We got to get Richard.
The Special Intelligence Department is investigating, but...
Oh, that sucks to hear that.
The Vice
I hope you
President
get
is
well
in Las
soon, yo.
Vegas.
I know what that's like. My stomach was turning and spinning the other day. It wasn't food poisoning, but I know, like, you know, when you're down from it, it's not good for nobody around you.
Really?
Nobody rivals our intelligence gathering abilities. Head for Las Vegas with me.
Who's talking?
Well, not just me. Everyone in the Resistance will be rivaling support around the country.
I know how you feel.
Thanks.
Mr. President.
Thanks.
Good luck and Godspeed.
Jody, prepare Air Force One for takeoff. We're heading to Las Vegas.
I guess this is the last stage here.
Yes, Mr. President.
I thought the last stage we just did, but no. This right here is the last stage.
The Vice President, Richard Hawk, waits for you in Las Vegas. My only advice to you is this. Beat him to a pulp.
Slightly better tonight, but earlier today it was bad. See, that's what I'm saying. I can imagine. But it's good that you got through the worst of it. That's what it sounds like anyway. It sounds like you got through the worst of it.
This mission goes by the call name... Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
You ain't gonna say the last part? You don't believe in me? All right, whatever.
We believe in you.
Okay, there you go. I don't know why they need to put that twice, but whatever. All right, we got handguns. Oh, we done with investing. It's time to manufacture. I need... Yeah, let's buff this up. I want it to be as strong as it possibly can be. All right. We'll go with that. All right, I'm going to go get this one shot. If I mess up, then we'll just try again tomorrow. Because I am starting to get tired. Are you going to be streaming, Brex?
Richard, come out!
I'm probably going to raid this out in the next, like, 20 minutes to a half hour.
Michael, you're so sweet.
Richard!
It's Richard!
And for that, I owe you. You canceled all my dreams and plans. So now I've got a nice little present for you. Here.
Oh, I thought he was throwing,
Let me ask you one last thing.
I thought he was throwing,
What do you want on your
aircrafts at me.
tombstone? What do you want it to say, huh, Michael?
Coda, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. As you see me get my ass handed to me. Stay Stay still, damn it. All right, cool. Got one. Come on, you goddamn coward. Oh. Get your ass up.
Who's boss, Mr. President?
Rashid out here rapping
Michael.
about not leaving Kirk. That's crazy.
Lovely footwork.
I'm doing pretty
Now
well,
try
Coda.
dancing with me. This show's gonna run all night.
I ain't got them weapons. Well, no, I got his missile launcher thing, but. Wait, what was that floating? You seen that? I seen something floating. Now I don't know where it's at. Oh, it's over there. Really? I can't get it? The MG200. What music for this elegant area that I'm in?
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued.
That good Kingdom Hearts music. Casino. Is that Richard? Is that Richard with the blicky action? Like I won't shoot you. Stay still. There you go. Damn, he don't take hardly no damage. The fuck? I hear people screaming help and I can't even see. Oh, I see now. You're free. Yeah, stop running. Stop running.
Sweet, sweet. Oh, you are so sweet, Michael. Like gulping a cup of condensed milk.
Okay.
Think you can kill me, huh?
I'm gonna try. That's all I can do. You keep running.
He's on the move. Chase after him, Mr. President.
I'll chase after him in a second. Let me see if I can find some like shield and stuff. There's like nothing down here. Not even like ammo. Yeah, I found an offensive augment, but
The Vice President either lost at slots or ran out the back. Go after him, Mr. President.
I found one shield. What a dude saying help. He must be upstairs. Oh, or over here. All right, well, I'm going upstairs now. The whole soundtrack to this game is amazing. I need to play this game on stream again. Shit.
Richard, you can run, but you can't hide. You coward!
Coward? Michael!
Michael!
You gonna complain? He's a coward. I can't win. So shoot me, Michael. Or are you a chicken?
Knock that jerk off the roof. Show him who'll have the last laugh.
I can't even see him. There you go.
You break it, you bought it, Michael. You'll pay for the damages with your life.
Now he about to beat me. Damn,
Is that all you got to show for your Medal of Honor? Your Medal of Honor would look better on me. Give up. Michael. Shall I take you to the next stage?
He's just gonna keep making me chase him around.
He's on the move again. Chase after him, Mr. President.
I don't like this.
The Vice President moved behind the passageway. Mr. President, chase after him.
How lovely, eh, Michael? Doesn't knowing that it all ends here kind of get your adrenaline going?
Oh, got him.
Richard! Michael!
Michael. He said it like JBL.
We've got the stage all to ourselves. It ends here.
Damn.
Weak, pathetic. Killing you is easier than breaking a baby's arm.
Damn. That's violent.
You, Michael.
Oh, he
Looks
beat me.
like you were fresh out of justice tonight, eh? Could you look after me from heaven? I love you, honey.
I can't beat him because he's moving around too much, so I need something that's like a multi-aim shooting thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that tonight. Not with the weapons I got, because I can't shoot him and evade, and the only thing I had was the multi-shooting thing, the multi-rocket thing. Once I run out of those, I'm screwed. Yeah, these right here. I either need to make these stronger or get something, invest in something that's gonna track them just as well. Yeah, my best bet is to level up, do the first option. The only other thing I can do is like level up the shotgun so I can get a spread, but wait, how many does this hold? Yeah, if this fires like 32 projectiles at once, that means I'm only gonna get 2 shots with it. I probably need something like that. And this has best range too. Yeah, I'm gonna invest in these tomorrow. Getting Rick rolled. Yeah, so I'm gonna invest in the other one and see how well it works. Try to get that to like level 10. So we'll end it here. I didn't think I'd be still playing this game this long, but here we are. All right, anyway, enough of that. All right, so definitely gonna try to get this done tomorrow. We got brand new trailers. We got another XXL freestyle to do. And then it's Astrobot. And then after Astrobot, we're doing Indiana Jones. And then I'll figure out what I'm gonna do after Indiana Jones. Hopefully it'll be time for Mafia by then. Let me see, that's Thursday. Friday, I would like to do a community night, like maybe Jackbox Party Pack, maybe Among Us, Fall Guys, something where Gang Beast. I got a bunch of multiplayer games. I like to try to play something with you guys, but in the event that we don't do that, we'll just do Astrobot and Indiana Jones, all that stuff. Up all night stream Friday and Saturday. Even though not Night of Champions, what is it? Saturday night main event is this Saturday. I won't be watching it though, so I'll definitely be here. Sunday, I'm going to probably do an early stream because I'll be watching WWE Evolution that night. Friday, going back real fast, we will be doing the predictions for both shows. Even though I won't be watching Saturday night main event, I'm still going to get my predictions anyway. I think that's it. Yeah, guys, like that. Thank you all for watching. Much appreciated. Thank you for stopping by. Really enjoy your company. Kicking it with you guys, vibing out, talking about a variety of different things, reacting to a bunch of stuff. But yeah, that's where we're going. I'm taking my ass to bed. Okay. Until then, stay. Oh, I'm gonna rate this out too. I am gonna rate this out. Please go show love to whoever I rate out to. I have no idea who's up right now, so I have to check. But wherever I send you guys, please go show them love. Tell them Lynx sent you. All right. Till then, stay safe, cherish your loved ones, all that good stuff. And I will see you all later on tonight. Take care now. Bye-bye then.